Chad, I'm telling you, it's real. I'll take a screenshot of it and share it with you. It's $400 a month for 20 meg up and 20 meg down. But it's a dedicated fiber line, which means no share. How is this even a question? Because imagine your internet's 20 up, 20 down. I prefer not to live in a world where my internet's 20 megabytes up, 20 megabytes down. Right here. No, it's Mbps. Look at this. You think I'm joking? It's more than 400. 20 Mbps. $449 a month. Mbps, Detroit. 20 Mbps. $449. I told you I'm not making it up, Chad. Why would I make it up? So that is a dedicated fiber line, meaning that I'm the only person on the fibe.
There's no shot. You're on 15-second delay. That's like Dan's internet speed. I was losing it. I never know when Dan is asking an honest question. So Dan said he was moving. I was in his chat for like 10 minutes this morning. He said he's moving, and he said, I need your opinion on this. I can get consumer internet for like $50 a month or something, or I can pay $400 a month and get a dedicated business fiber line. And I said, okay, what is the business fiber line speed? And he said it's 20 megabits up and down, which is obviously dog. So I said, well, the price versus the service is like horrible. But if it's your only option for reliable internet and you're a streamer, then you got to do what you got to do. And then I thought about it for a second and I said, like, wait, what's the consumer speed? And he said it's 500 up, 100 down. And I was like, bro, go with the consumer internet. What's wrong with you? That's not even like a sensible question. That's like, should I eat a hamburger or like cyanide?
Would you rather be in a 1986 Oldsmobile driving down a dirt road in the middle of nowhere, or on an airplane traveling at 500 miles per hour with 300 other people? That's your internet comparison, Dangent.
Ryan Gary, yo. Ryan, I got a question for you. All right, real quick, because I know you're Peloton pilled right now. So, we're moving. I could get Xfinity or dedicated business fiber run to the house. $400 a month, 20 megabytes up, 20 megabytes down. Chat thinks I'm getting scammed. Before you go, tell me if you think I'm getting scammed. I'm not saying I'm doing it, but it's an option. 20 megabytes is bad for that much money, but it's fiber and it's your
Last
own.
Time I was about to get married.
You're
Now
the
I have
only
a wife
person
down
on the
to go
fiber
down.
line. There's no one else gumming up the road. So don't you think that's like makes it faster? That's what someone from an unaffiliated fiber company told me. 20 is the only thing that matters. It's still an unpaved, muddy road. Yeah, but you're the only one on it. It's your road. So you can speed it up. I am listening to reason. So that I guess now that's off the table. We will not consider that. I'm sure 20 megabytes is the speed they send data to the International Space Station. For a second, I'm like, no, it's faster than that. The real question is, what is the consumer option that you have? Xfinity. So we're going with Xfinity. But Ryan, here's the differential. We're not there right now. The differential is for Xfinity right now where I'm at, we got vertical lines. They're all blowing all over the place. Where I moved to, it's buried lines. So that's why I'm hopeful. I'm very hopeful for buried lines. What's the speed? It's probably like 500, 50 up, 500, something like that. Stream taken out by a gopher.
At first I thought it was like, oh, the consumer internet will be even worse. So like, even though the $400 a month is expensive, like it might be my only way to get reliable internet. It turns out it's just, I think he just likes the idea of him being the only person on his internet line. It's like he kept saying like nobody else is going to be clogging my pipes. Then he was like, are you on business? Or he said, are you on consumer internet? And I said, yes. And then like a second later, he was like, oh, so you're on business? And everyone in chat was like, no, he said yes to, is he on consumer? And then he said, okay, I'm confused. Is he on consumer or business? And I was just like, what are we doing here? So I just typed, I know Dan is family friendly, so I wanted to type, we go on Rashomon in this bitch. But instead, I just typed, we go on Rashomon in this.
Do you, Ryan, use consumer internet? I bet Ryan uses TELUS internet. Wait, he uses business? As a person who works for an ISP, dedicated line is only good if your speed is good. Hi, Drone, is your IP in the Midwest? Ryan uses business internet? So do I. No, he said yes to consumer? Wait, he does or does? I'm confused. Does he use business or non-business? Y'all must live in the sticks? What does that mean? He uses a consumer level of business. That works.
Then it turned into like, it was like a nationalism debate. People were like, why is your internet so good? And I'm like, because I live in a city. And people were like, oh, I bet Canadian internet's better than American internet. And then people were like, no shot, bro. Canada's like a frozen wasteland. They're like, not in the cities, bro.
Canada as a whole probably has decent internet speeds. How can you make such an egregious statement like that?
And I'm like, what are we doing? I was just answering the man's question. And now all of a sudden we're doing like the War of 1812 LARPing all over again. It was crazy, man. Yeah, I started a damn continental war. Don't Canadian ISPs still do data caps? We still pay by the minute up here, man. This is a labor of love. We don't pay by the minute. Come on. You believe that? Hey, guys, we just elected a new prime minister. His name is Jean Poutine. Congratulations, Canadians, on the election of your new prime minister, Jean Poutine. Congratulations, Canada, on getting the first igloo wired up with electricity.